Welcome to the 2021 Economic Depression and Preparation Channel. I'm your host, Tony. Thank you for joining me on this weekend edition, the last day in January 31st, 2021. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Preach to me if you haven't already, to let your friends know the latest edition of pure, unadulterated financial news in the America and abroad. Well, today I just have some brief news for us today. I want to go over quickly the home sales prices. Pending home sales prices in December grow to record high prices amid low supply and demand. Who can afford to buy a home right now when the average price in the U.S. of a home is around $350,000 for a new single-family home, and buyers are facing record high prices and the artificially low supply created by the central banks and the banking system. Pending sales, however, were 21% higher than December 2019, but pending home sales contracts have dipped during recent months. So I guess homelessness will be one thing that we have to watch out for in 2021, especially going into the hot summer months of June, July, and August. So be on the lookout for that. A lot of foreclosures and foreclosures on the bank's books will be made public at that time. And that will be the start, just the beginning of the prelude of the real estate collapse. We've already seen the commercial real estate collapse, but now we're waiting on the residential real estate collapse. So, what does the future of our work look like? Well, it looks like this right here. It looks like digital work is going to be the norm. VPNs and home work, whether from the corporate office or from the professional, white collar, blue collar, it's all going to be done from the convenience of your home, your phone, your laptop, your tablet, however you use to connect to the internet. That is the future of our work in America, unfortunately. And what the 1% they dream of is having a digital economy based on a digital currency called an SDR, special drawing rights. And those special drawing rights are created by the World Bank, the World Economic Forum. So they're going to do away with cash because cash is quote unquote dirty due to the health crisis. They are also going to do away with the Bitcoin, silver, and gold. They're going to try to ban and confiscate that so that we can all move into this digital economy that's going to be based on our phones, our laptops, and our thing. Money is going to be directly deposited, not from the Bank of America or Chase Bank or any of these other banks, PNC or any of those banks. It's going to be directly deposited from the Federal Reserve, the central bank. And this is the new worldwide global system that we are going into, and that we will be going into very shortly here within the next 2 to 3 years once they convert everybody over. So a digital currency is the way of the future. They will be able to control crime better. They'll be able to control people that way better, because remember the statement that the Rothschilds made back in the 1900s, if you control the money, you control the people. And so this is exactly what happened with the GameStop. The GameStop thing. People were shorting GameStop, as you know, in the AMC theaters and others, making Nokia and making big bucks, and they were smiling. But they better use that paper monopoly money that they gotten from these stocks, that the little guys gotten from these stocks, use it to buy real tangible assets, because hyperinflation is here to stay. And so we have to get prepared, ladies and gentlemen. Take those greenbacks, those dollars that you made either through stock investments or some kind of other trust or land trust investments, and use them while you can. Don't hold on to them like this lady is doing. Don't hoard cash. Hoard cash. Yes, you need a cash reserve, but start spending it on hard, tangible assets. If you can get some land, if you can get some durable food, water is going to be absolutely crucial. Please do not overlook the need of water during this crisis, because bottled water is going to become a premium. There were some places back in March that was charging $10 to $15 for a case of bottled water at Home Depot and Lowe's. They were price gouging the water. So we can see that in the future coming too. Make sure you can have some type of water purification tablets, live straw. You can get all of this on Amazon. If you don't like Amazon, you can go to the store and actually get it. Live straws, water purification tablets, pool shock, all that stuff is going to become in hard demand as soon as people realize that it's not just Flint, Michigan's water that's bad in the public supply. Everybody's water is going to become bad once the system collapses, and that's coming soon, ladies and gentlemen. And especially with this health crisis, that can be a huge problem. Now, also, I just want to briefly touch on that they were saying in MarketWatch.com that millions of Americans, retired Americans, can't meet their basic needs or are having a hard time, and the Biden administration is going to have to help them. Well, one of the things that the Biden administration is going to be doing, of course, is printing up a lot of stimulus money and all of that. But the problem is that the cost of rising for long-term care is rising higher than the stimulus checks and the retirement pension checks. And since the retirement pension checks are heavily invested into the Wall Street, and you know that hedge funds control that mostly, as we saw, that's what happened with GameStop, while people shorted GameStop and, the Reddit revolution. It's going to be difficult to catch up because in hyperinflation, it doesn't matter how many dollars you have. There's just too many dollars chasing too few goods, and that's what we have in America right now. Once China tightens tightens the supply chain thing, United States is in talks right now with South Asia, Taiwan, and some other countries. They're in talks to try to open up the free flow of trade again, but it's not going well, ladies and gentlemen. So President Biden has a tough assignment on his hands right now, because he's trying to help out retired Americans who are not endangered by this health crisis right now, that he want to create an automatic 401k plan for workers who do not have a retirement plan through their employer. Such an action would be a bold step, solving a chronic problem that has plagued the nation's retirement infrastructure for decades. It will make retirement plans available for all workers through their job. The problem with it is that most workers in the middle class or below the middle class, we don't have access to that money. That money is being invested in all of these hedge funds and stocks. So it's not like we can go and draw it out before we're 62 and a half or 59 and a half or 65 or 70. We have to wait until the appointed time, and that's the danger in that. So just be on the lookout for that. If you're in the market to buy anything, please just wait. And just, save your money and use it to buy supplies and different, because you don't want to end up homeless. All of us could end up homeless or just one paycheck or two paychecks away, like this guy, from being on the streets. And so that's the report briefly for today. I'll check back with one of you guys a little bit later. Thank you for joining me, and have a blessed rest of your weekend. Stay safe.